Indian opinion, and he about how vocal he was, and in terms of what we were dealing with in that area. And also in that same sort of vicinity, you go to a house of Dr. J.L. Dube, who is the founder and the first president of the now ruling party in South Africa, and you get the total history behind that. And those that sort of enjoy religious tourism as well, there is a church group which is very big in South Africa. It's called Chembe, and Chembe is the mixture of Zulu culture and Christianity. They have got their headquarters in Durban. When you go there, you get to experience that part of it, and then you get to see how culture.
Little baby kicking your feet when you have to, get back on the plane because there's just so much to do and you don't want to go home. So anyway, that is my town, and I'm going to be sitting at that table over there where Handley is. If anyone wants to have more information about Political Bay, you're welcome to ask me, or otherwise I can just transfer you tons of videos and photographs. The photographs of my town is obviously space.
That they are safe, that they are practicing safety practices so that they keep their guests safe, that they are comfortable, that they are hygienic, and most importantly, that they are friendly and welcoming to people who are coming to South Africa. We also don't only grade hotels. We grade bed and breakfasts, where you will stay in a property and share the property with somebody who lives there. We grade guest houses, which is very similar to a bed and breakfast, excepting the owner does not live on the property. We have self-catering facilities, so if you are traveling and you are traveling as a group and you want to travel with a chef, there are opportunities to stay in self-catering accommodation, which we have graded. And then as we move, we are starting to unlock and understand what the market requires. So I'm very pleased to tell you that this year we are going to be introducing new systems which will allow us to place specific emphasis on properties that are family friendly, on properties that are wedding friendly. I know one of the previous speakers said that in the Western Cape, I think it was, that there were large sort of requests from this market for weddings in South Africa. And we have a number of other ones. Golfing was also mentioned earlier today.
Credibility in South Africa. It's a sought after endorsement of good business practices. And how we do that is by taking the operator, when they register with SATSA, through very strict due diligence checks. Some of the stuff that we check is insurances, financial stability, for instance, and also they have to sign a code of conduct, and that code of conduct specifically says that they have to deliver high service levels, that they have to do advertising that is not misleading. So then on the insurance side, and I think that's very important as a peace of mind. So we make sure that they have all of their liability checks or insurances in place, but then we also top it up with a bonding scheme that is unique to SATSA, where it gives just that extra sort of peace of mind to know that if in the event of an insolvency, that the deposit for the travel agent or the person traveling will be secure. They will either go into a similar establishment or have a similar itinerary, or their money will be refunded to them. Now, one of the very exciting initiatives, and this is really part of how we put the wow into the experience, is an adventure tourism project. We've just completed some research in South Africa, and we have 2,361 unique activities or individual activities, and they are made up of 151 sort of categories. So it's either shark cage diving, mountaineering, spelunking, anything that you can think of, 151 different experiences in South Africa. So my personal goal for 2017 is to nurture my sense of adventure and excitement, and I think this project is the right way to do that. Now, really, at the end of the day, using a SATSA member gives you that peace of mind, and you know that you have recourse. And that recourse where the buck stops with me. So like Daryl has said, if you don't have a bed, you call him. If there's a tour operator that has done something that you are not